Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Iggly is here to watch House of the Dragon Season 1. For those of you that don't know, House of the Dragon Season 1 is on the channel, but without Iggly. But we do know that since Iggly started watching Game of Thrones on the channel, we definitely want to get his reaction to the first season over here. It's been almost 2 years since the beginning of Season 1. And so for also all of you that have commented on our trailer reactions with me and Corey on them and told us we suck and don't remember anything, this will be a good refresher for us. Iggly, I did confirm with one of the members of our Discord, who's also a mod, that there are no Game of Thrones spoilers in House of the Dragon. So you are safe, brother.
Okay.
Other than my quoting. But
okay.
Do you know anything about House of the Dragon? Since that is newer, you may have seen some stuff online.
I definitely have. It was one like post that like went viral for a bit. It was like, yo, who are those two people?
Yo, I knew this is what you were gonna say.
They look like they're related. Is that you're not gonna believe this? It's like, oh, it looks like they're dating too. It's like, you're not gonna believe this.
You're not gonna believe this, and it's like, what?
But like that's less of a spoiler. That's just how Targaryens.
Yeah, you've watched Game of Thrones. You know how they get down.
Yeah,
true.
So it was pretty funny. No.
Okay. Corey.
Yes, sir.
Was there anything else we talked about off camera that we needed to address? I'll just cut this part out of the intro.
I mean, I don't think so. We're trying to react to all of these and get them out before season 2 drops. We're in a very short time frame for that. I will say, while there may not be any spoilers for Game of Thrones in this first season, I think this works. If you watch House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones, you're going to have scenes that are enhanced by watching one or the other, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a modified experience, but like in essence, this show is a prequel. So you could watch it before watching Game of Thrones, but it's not done.
Right.
So for somebody being introduced to Game of Thrones, you probably want to start with the main show.
Right. And
for context,
right now. Oh, you're going to say the same thing I was going to say.
We were going to say the same thing.
For context.
We're on episode 8 of season 6? We just watched
6 of season 6.
Episode 7 of season 6. So still a little bit to go there, but Corey and I are just connected, bro.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really looking into
else?
all the Lord of Light stuff in this show, in this prequel. We're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, he's the main character.
I think you're a funny guy.
That's why.
Do you
that's
find
why
yourself amusing?
No, I love the sound of my own voice sometimes.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Iggly?
No.
That's serious.
No, y'all should try taking notes.
Nah.
Okay.
All right. Before we get into this, if you enjoy these reactions, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when the next one drops. We're going to be kind of hot dropping them as we get closer to that season 2 release date. So be on the lookout for that. We have early access to Game of Thrones on our Patreon. Link in the description below. You can get up to 4 weeks early access over there for GOT. There's also full links and early access to other stuff, movies, shows. So definitely check that out. There's a free Discord you can join. Come chat with us. We're almost up to 500 members in there. So get in there. We're always having a good time. And follow our social medias. And let's get into this reaction.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Buckle up, bitch.
New opening theme?
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Jaehaerys, was failing.
Jaehaerys.
Write that down.
King Jaehaerys reigned over nearly 60 years of peace and prosperity, but tragedy had claimed both his sons, leaving his succession in doubt. Over 1,000 lords made the journey to Harrenhal. 14 succession claims were heard, but only 2 were truly considered. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
Okay. I like reusing names.
It's a thing.
Is this one cooler?
That's up to you.
TBD.
That Prince Viserys Targaryen be made Prince of Dragonstone.
Rhaenys, a woman,
Oh, I hear that
did
theme.
not inherit the Iron Throne. The Lords instead chose Viserys. My father, the only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was
Is themselves. Ah,
Show name
okay.
drop?
Bro, I got chills. Can you see? You probably can't see that
I
on
do
camera.
too. Like my hair's standing up on the back of my neck.
I'm too overexposed.
I ain't zooming in, but like, buckle up, bitch.
Okay.
We are
You know, it's
so
always-
back.
I'm just noticing now, like the emblem is. Hold up.
The ninth
Hey,
year,
read.
brother.
Can you read it out loud, please?
No.
172 years before the death of the Mad King Aerys. 172 years before Daenerys
Before-
Targaryen.
Okay.
Oh, bro, we are so back.
We on a dragon?
Are in the clouds.
This is actually sick, being in the clouds.
I can't believe I haven't rewatched this show since we watched it, bro.
I mean,
That is insane.
we've just been busy. Otherwise, we definitely would have by now.
This is just normal to everybody.
You're not going to recognize some stuff, Igley.
Okay. It's 172 years. What am I supposed to... Things change. I imagine the Iron Throne is much smaller.
Silence.
Cyrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes. That's almost large enough to settle too. I believe I'm quite content as a spectator. Thank you.
Oh, you don't want to ride? Going to the stable?
The stable.
The stable.
You know the DLC that lets you ride dragons in Skyrim, Igley?
That was ass, yeah.
It was so bad. I wish it was good.
I know like this is the past, but it just feels like I've stepped into like a parallel dimension.
We have King's Landing.
The guards are dripped out too?
You don't know drip yet, brother.
No? Birth?
Mira. This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle in glory.
Heard that before.
Hmm. Arya?
Royal
Coded?
wounds, you and I. The child.
Royal rooms is crazy.
Now take a bath. You stink of dragon.
So
I wish I could smell like
I
dragon.
believe you might be looking up the wrong end.
Okay.
My lords, the growing alliance among the free cities has taken to styling itself the Triarchy. They have massed on Bloodstone. A man called Kragas Drehar has styled himself the Prince Admiral of this Triarchy. They call him the Crab Feeder, due to his inventive methods of punishing his enemies.
And are we meant to weep for dead pirates? You're late. King's cupbearer must not be late. Leaves people wanting for cups.
Cupbearer?
I thought you might urge your brother to fill his seat on the council and provide an assessment of his progress as commander of the watch.
Do you think Daemon is distracted by his present task?
Wait, is this the... You're not going to believe this?
If those shipping lanes should fall, it will beggar our ports.
The Crown has heard your report, Lord Corlys, and takes it under advisement.
For some reason, I forgot about Otto.
You pass through the Red Keep's gates at first light.
Does my father know he's here?
No?
Good.
Godspeed.
Oh.
That's swords, right?
It's all right.
What happened though? Where'd they go?
Budget.
Sparrow trivo se gauma kepus.
Nuhos odime. Kesi nuhos demigos magilarios.
Dochem palit nut stati lux daor.
Que poi ua uno sud kotion tradilas rupta.
Kotio terranno sit isa.
Exie ultratan. E ua muno tresi sikos si agevu. Ergotis berium.
Na se pavron qui jalina.
I bought you something.
It's Valyrian steel. Like Dark Sister.
We can make it into a weapon.
What kind of weapon would you like, brother?
It's Small knife.
Very small knife.
Yeah.
We're talking smaller than a pocket knife.
It just needs to make contact, yeah?
Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry. Kevie.
I'm sensing some undertones here.
That's just because you've been living on Twitter.
I didn't remember what they look like. I'm just making guesses.
You want him to have a son?
I want to fly with you on Dragonback, see the great wonders across the narrow sea and eat only cake.
I'm being serious.
I never just about cake.
You aren't worried about your position?
I like this position. It's quite comfortable.
Oh.
Damn.
Where are you going?
Home. The hour has grown late.
My God.
Princess Nymeria led her Rhoynar across the narrow sea on 10,000 ships to flee their Valyrian pursuers. She took Lord Mors Martell of Dawn to husband and burned her own fleet off Sunspear to show her people that they were finished running.
Streets and lore?
Yeah.
Histories and lore, brother.
If the Scepter sees this book...
The Scepter.
Rhaenyra!
Did you notice anything out of place, Iggly?
Out of place?
Yeah.
The trooping here is new.
Or wise.
Thanks, bro. It's kind of staring me in the face, literally.
What
you got there?
An infection.
We've sent inquiries to the Citadel.
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
The king has been.
It's chafing from the sword.
Bad humors of the mind can adversely affect the body.
Whatever it is, it needs to be kept quiet.
You should leech it again, Macon.
Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace. It will be painful.
Fine.
Just burn the shit out of it. That'll work.
I guess Dany can't be cauterized if she, like, you gotta amputate something. If she's fireproof.
Me after this recording session.
You spend
Okay.
more time in that bath than I do on the throne.
After this miserable pregnancy, I wouldn't be surprised if I hatched an actual dragon.
And he will be
Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
This child is a boy, Emma.
Yeah.
I'm certain of it. I've never been more certain of anything.
He's a gambler.
For your notes, Iggly.
It's a 50-50. Yeah.
Her name's spelt with an A.
It was clearer than a memory. Our
What?
son was born wearing Aegon's iron crown.
Her name's spelt with an
And
A.
I heard the sound of thundering hooves,
You're welcome.
splintering shields and ringing swords.
Born wearing a crown. God spare me. Birth is
Oh, yeah,
unpleasant
that-
enough
that'd
as it
hurt.
is. This is the last time. Viserys.
Last time?
I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies ended well before their term. That's 5 in twice as many years. I know it is my duty to
Goddamn.
provide you an heir. And I'm sorry if I have failed you in that I am. But I've mourned all the dead children I can.
Why does he look
When I took
familiar?
command of the watch, you were stray mongrels.
You seen Morbius?
No.
He was in that Terminator movie we watched recently. I think Genesis.
Oh, the doctor?
Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive. No longer. Beginning tonight, King's Landing
Oh.
will learn to fear the color gold.
Oh man, if only you knew how right you were.
Damn.
We're just like, what are you using,
Yeah.
maces?
They're just
You're just beating
beating the
them?
shit out of random people.
Faith,
Okay.
militant energy. Damn, he looks badass.
He's so sick.
Oh. We're turning things up a little bit.
Did
Yeah,
you
that
see
guy
that
must have
one
stole
guy who
something.
just pointed? Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Forgot about that.
I forgot to
What was
censor
that?
that the first time around.
I mean, well, I couldn't even tell what it was.
I'm assuming he
So-
got castrated, either his PP or his other part.
Given the shape, I'm assuming it was the balls.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
Brother?
Here you had a fun night.
Carry on. You were saying something about my
With the boys?
Nobles from every corner of the realm are right now descending upon King's Landing for my brother's tourney. Do you want them mugged? Murdered?
That would be bad, like PR.
You made a vow before the Seven to honor your wife in marriage.
I'd gladly give Lady Rhea to you, Lord Hightower, if you're in want of a woman to warm your bed. Your own lady wife passed recently.
Oh, he's standing up.
Oh, okay.
Did she not?
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
Those are fighting words, bro.
My apologies, Your Grace.
This council has,
Such a troll.
at great expense, bettered the City Watch to your exacting standards. Any further performances like last night's will be answered.
Understood, Your Grace.
I don't know if he understands.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. How could I? How could I forget about this?
How could you forget about this?
I didn't forget.
Okay. This is how he's cleaning up the town. What? What? Not good enough?
It's called ED, bro.
The king cannot replace you.
Is that what he's... You're consoling him? I don't want to get fired.
Queen Emma has begun her labors.
Let's go.
You know, last time we had some games. We had some fun stuff happen.
Don't worry, the mountain's not here.
Oh! Stick to archery, I guess.
A mystery knight? No, a Cole of the Stormlands. I've never heard of House Cole.
Princess Rainey is Targaryen. I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
Good fortune to you, cousin.
I would gladly take it if I thought I needed it.
You recognize that sigil, Igley?
I wasn't looking, I saw you.
You could have Baratheon's tongue for that.
Oh my god.
Change the successor. Let them wag.
Okay. Let them wag? Dude, he is kicking ass. When do you bring jousting back?
Didn't need her favor.
He needed something.
What do you know about this Kristen Cole, Sam?
I really couldn't say.
Yo, check that sigil on the left. When we see it again. Far left, Igley.
Okay. Dude, the helmet has wings.
That one.
Did you see it?
He still didn't see it.
It looked like a flower. Oh, he's picking his... Is that a lighthouse?
Close.
You wouldn't recognize that one.
Oh, Old Town.
Otto Hightower's son.
Interesting.
The sigil you missed was Bolton.
Yeah, your favorite house.
Really? The Flayed Men?
Yep.
I missed it? Okay.
It looks like a
you saw the
flower.
Lannisters too, right?
No, I didn't. Because I was looking at the left. Nice helmet.
Red
Dude,
Eyes
the
Black
budget.
Dragon helmet.
When I don't know if I said this out loud, but when I said you don't know Drip, or if I thought you don't know Drip, you hadn't met Damon yet.
Oof. He's still on.
He's popping off. Oh.
That's a little cheap.
Okay. He's doing this on purpose. You can't just trip the horse like that.
Damn.
That was a Draymond play.
Flagrant.
Yeah.
I didn't know Igley had that dog in him.
Nicely done, Uncle.
Thank you, Princess.
Is that legal? Like we're
I can win these games, Lady Allison. Having your favor would all but assure it.
Favor of Otto's daughter? That's chill.
That's crazy.
Good luck, my prince.
The little fist. Yeah.
You know, the euphemism of holding your lance out is crazy. I've never noticed that before. How's the birth going?
Got to find out.
Daughter. I can tell by the look on his face. Also, what's going on in that little tapster in the background?
Don't worry about that.
What's happening?
Okay. Did you have to censor it?
That's hard.
No.
Your queen is a strong woman. She's fighting with all her might, but it may not be enough.
I recall y'all reacting to a pregnancy scene. Oh, man.
Here's your mountain, bro.
They're loving it.
The day grows ugly.
I wonder if this is how we should celebrate the birth of our future king. With wanton violence.
Whose nights are as green as summer grass. None have known real war. Their lord sent them to the
Let's start one.
with fists full of steel and balls full of seed. And we expect them to act with honor and grace. It's a marvel that war didn't break out at first blood.
Is that Oh my god.
Yeah, same.
Oh!
We have some habits here.
Bro's got his face rearranged by a mace.
Your Grace, during a difficult birth, it sometimes becomes necessary for the father to make an impossible choice.
Oh, the wife or the baby?
To sacrifice one, or to lose them both.
Oh.
There is a chance that we can save the child.
You can save the child.
He's gonna be sick.
We must either act now, or leave it with the gods.
Gross.
Will now tilt against Sir Daemon Targaryen.
Tanked it. Damn.
Okay. We don't get to see.
They're going to bring the babe out now.
Aw, man.
I remember getting flamed for this scene as well, now that you mention it, Igley.
We'll talk about it in the post-discussion.
I was in the comments flaming you.
I love you.
This sucks, man. Oh my god. She doesn't even know what's about to happen to her.
No, it's alright.
What is happening?
They're just gonna cut you open.
Serious?
It's alright.
No, I'm scared. Nothing.
Don't be scared.
What's happening?
Don't be scared. They're going to bring the babe out.
No.
It's alright.
No, no.
Dragon glass?
Making the first incision.
Don't be scared.
Like that?
C-section.
I thought C-section was horizontal.
He's grinding.
Oh, he's grinding. 200 points.
Yeah, I don't think they had perfected the method in this time period.
Oh, he's pissed. He's salty. Oh, the flail? Oh.
The shield is gone.
I know this guy's about to get bodied, but I'm rooting for him.
Flail's low-key gas.
Dude, why? That is crazy, just swapping between both scenes. Oh. Just flip-flopping between two dudes fighting and then like a C-section. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, it's taunting. Damn. Nope.
Aw, cheater. No, he's gonna go.
So I don't want your help.
I don't trust him.
You know he's salty.
Yeah. That is crazy, man.
It's honestly one of the worst scenes we've ever watched on the channel, bro.
Yep.
Because what'd she say earlier? 5 pregnancies in like
10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
I was hoping to ask for the princess's favor.
Nice catch.
Oshila, so Kristen.
Princess?
Damn.
Wow.
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have a son.
Oh.
He was right. Was it worth it?
A new heir, Your Grace.
Stannis could never.
Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
Bale.
Wait. Can we pick a better name?
It's not. There's a King Balon.
Oh, and, I just got a flash of gray in my mind. I'm sorry. What's going on? Sick shot. Ah.
You notice anything?
Wait.
They're waiting for you.
Wait. That wasn't the baby on there either. Was it?
Muroho veroncoro hakero keduna. Lotolie kepenuja kerimbi ventos pentas.
Que puedo have sir.
Tresitoriques and
I thought the birth went fine. Well, no, I didn't go fine, but
yeah, it went splendid actually.
They said congratulations, it's a son.
You could hear the baby like suffocating when the maester was holding it before it transitioned away.
Dude. Yeah, I think Viserys is retired. He's heartbroken at this point. Oh man. That's terrible.
Daemon should be far away from this court.
Daemon is my brother. My blood. And he will have his place at my court.
Let him keep his place at court, Your Grace. But if the gods should visit some further tragedy on you, either by design or accident...
What are you saying? My brother would murder me. Take my crown.
I would have put it past him. He was sitting on that throne.
Daemon has ambition, yes. But not for the throne.
He's already warming up his seat.
Well, who else would have a claim? The king's firstborn child. Rhaenyra. A girl. I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that is the truth as I see it, and I know that others here agree.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
There are others who would have a claim.
Such as your wife, Lord Corlys, but the queen who never was.
Rhaenys was the only child of Jaehaerys' eldest son. She had a strong claim at the Great Council.
My wife and son are dead!
Yep.
I will not sit
Yeah.
suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
God damn, he's right. But give this man a night, even though it might be his last.
That was absolutely crazy. I was like, hey, I know you're sad, but
if someone were to kill you, we need to know.
Send a raven to Old Town, straight away.
Sending ravens.
My lady.
Little birds. Not little birds. Well, yes, little birds.
Technically, yeah.
How is his grace?
Very low, which is why I sent for you. I thought you might go to him. Offer him comfort.
What?
I wouldn't know what to say.
Stop that. He'll be glad of a visitor.
Your own daughter, bro?
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
That's a little finger move.
The Lady Alicent Hightower, Your Grace.
Bedtime story? Oh, and what is he doing? He's sculpting?
I thought I might come and look in on you, Your Grace.
It's very kind, thank you.
Did he carve all this? It is wasting his time being king. He needs to be an artist.
You do both.
Unfortunately, I don't think he can.
When my mother died, people only ever spoke to me in riddles. All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
Oh, yeah.
I remember this scene too.
I remember this scene too.
Spent a lot of time in Premiere.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can apply the same sensors you used before. Line them up.
Just wait.
Just wait?
I do have a favorite part.
Okay.
The King Solaire once again.
Yeah, so great.
To our future?
Just pay attention to the middle of your screen.
I see them, brother.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Last night, Prince Damon bought out one of the pleasure houses on the Street of Silk.
King and council have long rued my position as next in line for the throne. But dream and pray as they all might, it seems
Rose
they're
balls
not
deep
so
just sitting
easily
there.
replaced. The gods give just as the gods take away.
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
styling him the heir for a day.
Crazy trash talk.
You cut the image of the conqueror, brother.
Did you say it?
I don't know what you mean.
You will address me as your grace, or I will have my Kingsguard cut out your tongue. The heir for a day. Did you say it?
Just a joke, bro.
We must all mourn in our own way, your grace.
My family has just been destroyed. But instead of being by my side or Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise! Laughing with your and your leg spittles!
Look, Spittles.
You have no allies at court but me!
10 years you've been king, and yet not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother, and the blood of the dragon runs thick.
Then why do you cut me so deep?
I've only ever spoken the truth. I
Damn.
still to Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal hand. Otto Hightower is a more honorable man than you could ever be.
He doesn't protect you. I would.
From what?
Yourself.
Yourself?
You're weak, Viserys. And that council of leeches knows it. They all prey on you for their own ends.
I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
Not anymore. You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once. And you are to do so without quarrel, by order of your king.
The Kingsguard fits go so hard, dude.
Yeah, I love the capes.
They put the gold to shame.
Oops.
Oh, cut yourself? Dude, we gotta rethink that. We need some arm pads.
You've seen that before.
Oh. That's pretty big. Fireproof?
Would you call it the biggest?
It's pretty big.
Or would you call it the biggest?
Looks biggest I've seen.
Valerian was the last living creature to have seen old Valyria before the Doom. When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
What? You haven't spoken a word to me since Mother's funeral. And now you've seen your Kingsguard down.
Answer me.
Everyone says Targaryens are closer to gods than to men. But they say that because of our dragons. Without them, we're just like everyone else.
She gets it.
The idea that we control the dragons is an illusion. They're a power man should never have trifled with.
What?
One that brought Valyria its doom. If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us. Targaryen must understand this to be king or queen.
That turn.
I'm sorry, Rhaenyra. I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son.
The music. Different.
Yeah, we got
the very
plans
best
for
of your
this.
mother. And I believe it, I know she did. that you could be a great ruling queen. Daemon was not made to wear the crown, but I believe that you were.
Corlys.
Now you do.
House Velaryon.
I, Corlys Velaryon, promise to be faithful to King Viserys and his named heir, the Princess Rhaenyra. I swear this, by the old gods and the new.
Dragon's Saddle is one thing, but the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm.
Yeah, it can cut you.
So true, yeah. Tetanus.
I pledge fealty to them, and shall defend them against all enemies in good faith. I swear this by the
My
old
God.
gods and the new.
Give me your hand.
I, Ormond Baratheon.
There's something else.
Should you just tune him now?
Tell you. Our histories. They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone, saw a rich land ripe for the capture. But ambition alone is not what drove him to conquest. It was a dream. And just as Daenerys foresaw the end of Valyria, Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men. Just to begin with a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north.
I, Rickon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
Aegon saw absolute darkness riding on those winds, and whatever dwells within will destroy the world of the living. When this great winter comes, Rhaenyra, all of Westeros must stand against it. And if
That's
the world of men
crazy.
is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne. A king or queen, strong enough to unite the realm against the cold and the dark. Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, that's cool.
It's been passed from king to heir since Aegon's time.
The theme,
Now
dude.
you must promise to carry it and protect it. Promise me this, Rhaenyra.
Dude, why am I getting chills?
Promise me. I, Viserys Targaryen, first of his name, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and
Going for a
Protector
ride?
of the realm, do hereby name Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
This theme goes hard, bro. Oh? That is a banger first episode.
Oh yeah.
You'll recognize Miguel Sapochnik. The more
Is that
we
the composer?
get into, he's the director.
Oh, okay.
So I want to give you some ingredients because I don't think you picked up on it.
Okay.
Just based off that monologue.
Okay. You mean the foreshadowing?
The foreshadowing.
You think okay.
So Viserys says it's passed down from king to heir. From Aegon down. When the Battle of the Trident happens, Rhaegar dies. Right?
Mhm.
Aerys gets stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
So what if that story's only told from king to heir? What happens?
Then it's lost.
Boom. When we had that revelation the first time we watched this, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because they knew. They knew it was coming.
They knew it was coming.
The Targaryens knew it was coming. And because Rhaegar was a douche, like the entire Game of Thrones happens.
They were one
Oh my
generation.
God.
They missed it by one generation. That's crazy.
It is so crazy, bro.
I feel like I know like we haven't finished Game of Thrones. I guess technically I'm finished with what's been written. Yes.
Yes.
So I if we're going just off book knowledge, I know everything that there is needed to be known.
Well, not
Which is-
necessarily, because even
Not
though
necessarily,
even though
yeah.
the books weren't like caught up, George still gave them like the basic
Points.
More
plot.
stuff.
Okay.
of what was going to happen.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay.
Bastard Sword. But it's even though there's still like 2 seasons left to be finished, like, just both these shows like I can tell play off so well off each, like extremely well off each other.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So also budget wise, how much bigger of a budget did this show get?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes is the answer. Yes is the answer.
So I remember comparing the season 1 budget of Game of Thrones to the season 1 budget of House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Not even close. Not even in the same galaxy.
Okay. What about season 8 or peak budget for a season of Game of Thrones? Because I could tell just everything was big in this first episode.
It was $15 million per episode in the 8th season of Game of Thrones. Apparently, House of the Dragon is under 20.
Under 20.
In comparison, for the first episode of Game of Thrones, the budget was roughly $5 to $6 million.
Okay. That's actually, I mean, but that's still pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But it tells. The directing this first episode was so good. The stuff they did was insane. I saw a lot of dragons. That's
I think you got Cyrax, Caraxes. Is that how you say the name?
Cyrax is the gold one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Rhaenyra's.
The opening shot with Rhaenyra flying through the clouds.
So hard, bro.
Yeah.
I had chills immediately. There was a lot to unpack from that episode.
I know there's been like one other project confirmed that's Game of Thrones related, the Hedge Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already talked about how much I like the night shit, like the games and stuff. Yep. So I can only, and I loved like the jousting and like brawling this episode. So I'm already excited for that when it comes out. I don't know what the hell it's about, but I'm assuming, given what we know about Hedge Knights, I mean, I can only assume we're gonna see some games. One thing I think that was cool. His name started with a C.
Kristen Cole. Kristen Cole, the knight?
No. I'm talking about another character.
The sea snake.
Corlys.
The sea snake.
Yep.
I noticed his I guess his house emblem was a kelpie. I mean, that is straight up just like the water horse. Like it's a mythology. It's I think it's Irish or something. I noticed that. I just thought that was cool, but you're calling it a sea snake, or is that?
That's what he goes by. The sea snake. Yeah.
This snake
tongue twister. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was cool. I actually want to go through probably after this recording session, very quickly and like see like all like the knights lined up and their shield emblems.
Yep.
Because
familiar houses there.
Yeah, but just hearing like familiar house names being dropped, like especially at the coronation, like at the end, it just seemed like hearing Stark, Baratheon. It feels like very like nostalgic in a way. But just seeing these older figures, also like it's not just the Targaryens. The Starks reused names. We've heard Rickon now.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the story of Game of Thrones feel much more grand being in the past and hearing about and seeing like these older figures talking about, and also like the prophecy for the future.
Yep.
It makes the story feel that I know feel more real, bigger.
Mm.
And I imagine like this show on its own is going to have its own its own like, cool shit going on with it too.
Mm-hmm.
It also makes me wonder people whose like introduction to Game of Thrones was this series, and like then hearing about this prophecy of the long winter, and then jumping into Game of Thrones, what their perspective of the series would be. I guess having that context. It's like these people don't know what's coming to them. I know though. I've heard.
Yeah.
So it just, again, like if they feed off each other really well.
Yep.
172 years. That's the gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's cool. So birthing. You're gonna talk about it, right? Or was I gonna? We're gonna?
Yeah, we were going to talk about that. So, I think in the post discussion for the first episode, Blake was saying, you know, I feel like you would choose your wife over the baby and just have another baby, but the Maester did in fact tell Viserys, like, you can basically lose them both or choose to save one. So it was either like let them both, at least the options he was given was to let them both die or try to save the baby.
Because like the issue is like the baby's not coming out. So and like it's a very difficult situation.
We got cooked for that reaction. Because it was like, oh, these guys can't sit through childbirth. They are such generic, basic bitch men.
I think I did better the second time around than I did the first time.
I did not, bro. Like that scene is so awful on so many levels.
That's less childbirth and less like you're watching someone die.
Like get killed,
get cut open
by a scalpel.
Like, and her screams, bro.
Oh man,
her crying. Like I
against her choice, she didn't even know what was coming.
Right, like
that's
that
not,
shit lives rent free in my brain, bro.
That's not a normal procedure. People, I mean, listen, hot takes in the internet go hand in hand, but like, I don't know what was said, but I feel like people weren't being that charitable to you.
We were getting cooked, but it's fine. I mean, everyone has opinions.
A lot of them are wrong.
Yours.
I'm defending you.
But yeah, no, that scene is really tough, even on a rewatch to watch for me. For you, I can imagine it was just as difficult.
I just remember like, because back then I wasn't part of stuff. I don't think. No, wait. The Boys was before that?
Yeah, you were part of stuff, but you weren't like editing stuff.
Yeah. So I just remember y'all posting about when episode 1 went out.
Yeah.
I would like to read our top comment from our episode 1 reaction. Don't worry, it's not a comment roasting us.
Spoilers, right?
No, it's just regarding this episode.
Okay.
The intercutting between the birth and the tournament is, as someone else said, cutting between a fake battlefield, the tournament, and the real battlefield, the birth bed. Yeah.
No, that's 100%. Like I think I forget her name. Rhea?
Emma?
Like she like the queen that was never
Rhaenys.
Queen
Rhaenys.
Then who's Rhea?
There's a Rhaenyra.
Okay. So Rhaenys is the queen that never was. Okay, but I think she was saying like that all these knights have never seen real battle. Just like it's a pretend. Very much like reminiscent of Catelyn roasting Renly's men. But like I would say that's 100% true. I mean, people died, yes, but like it's all it's just like a it's a dick comparison contest. They're just fighting for it's a clout contest. That's a better term for it. Meanwhile, the king's wife is fighting for her goddamn life in the bed. Sucks like they both died. I didn't notice that the baby was struggling to breathe. And the way like it was panning over the pyres, you see the big body, then you see the little body. I'm like, okay, wait, what's going on there?
I don't know if we caught that the first time because it like doesn't.
I think we did.
Okay, we were like, what's wrong or what's going on, right? At least one
Something
of us.
like that.
But we weren't sure.
Probably you or Kojo sound
until we saw the little body.
Right.
I hear the breathing. He's failing to breathe.
Yeah, probably.
So, for context, because we watched Histories and Lore and we learned about Maegor and the Faith Militant, this is 50 years removed from Maegor, who is the one who just butchers the Faith Militant after the uprising. And they're isn't really war, quote unquote, between that and Viserys' reign. So it's about 50 years between that and the Great Council. The Faith Militant Uprising ends in 48. The Great Council's in 101. So about 53 years.
Okay.
So like they said, a lot of these knights have never seen battle because there's nothing to fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to watch another.
I do.
Same.
I'll watch another. One
question for Igley. I know we've only watched one episode, so you don't have a lot to go off of, but just so far, first episode impressions, who would you say is your favorite character, and who would you say is your least favorite character?
You want a list already?
I just want one.
Just a one.
I just want one. Obviously, this can change as you learn more about the characters, but I just want to know based off the first episode. If you need help with names, just let us know.
Rhaenyra?
Okay.
Probably just would be my favorite, just because the focus is on her, setting her up as protagonist. Least favorite? Okay, so let's talk about Otto. Well, was he sending put on your mother's dress, go comfort the king? The implication is there, right? That's the intention is.
I don't know
he was basically he was telling his daughter to go seduce the king, right?
Bro, you're crazy.
For the sake of the realm.
Otto would never. He's a loyal hand.
Anyway, that's why I'm saying major Littlefinger.
He's giving you some red flags.
Yeah,
that's fair. So he'd be your least favorite. Well, what about Daemon? Is he just neutral for you? What do you think of his actions?
Are we watching another show with a Daemon?
Yeah.
I said that. I'm like, what's up with Daemons, bro, in these shows? And I'm like, Igley doesn't get that reference
yet.
And Igley's like, what? I'm like, don't worry about it, bro.
Well, the idea of putting, of deciding who's going to be heir, I feel like Daemon is already working both angles. Listen, I don't know how much of that image I remember on the internet. I just saw two people with white hair. So any two people of opposing genders with white hair standing next to each other, I'm like, yo, they effing? Or I'm already suspect. I don't know how I feel about Daemon.
Undecided.
Drip wise, he's cool. His moral character is kind of shit. Celebrating the death of the king's child is kind of crazy.
He was mourning in his own way, brother.
But the drip is there.
Yeah.
So that doesn't, they don't necessarily outweigh each other, but we'll see. Yeah. I already tell he's gonna be crazy.
All right, Corey, favorite scene?
Maybe the tournament. Watching Daemon and Kristen Cole throw down, that was really fun. Yeah. I mean, aside from that, I guess the end monologue with Viserys and
that's mine.
Yeah, that's kind of mind blowing when it happens, and then hearing
I tried to do that
Daenerys' theme come in, having the same composer, Ramin Djawadi. He's amazing. Love him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I tried to do that rock thing that I always send to Igley, where he smacks his forearm, but my forearms aren't as big as the rock, so it didn't hit the same. Okay, well, we're gonna watch another. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, well, let's talk about what the hell you just said in 2K chat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack episode dose of House of the Dragon. We're rolling at you hot after episode 1. We talked at length about how great of an episode 1 is. Igley, for someone who hasn't finished Game of Thrones, was really invested. Brief recap. Rhaenyra got named heir, and Daemon got exiled. So, Igley's favorite character, Rhaenyra. Least favorite character, Otto. Definitely go watch the post discussion for more thoughts than just that summarized recap. Igley, in the time that you spent between reactions doing Igley things, did you have any thoughts that you developed?
I was pissing.
Okay, I wasn't going to say it, but
okay, we all were. Let's get that clear now.
That's true.
But yeah, one scene the last bit With Daemon flying on the back of a dragon with his wife? That he trash talked? Wife?
Not wife.
Not wife.
Consort.
Consort. Okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense. He's flying back home. He's just bringing his consort with him. Okay, I thought it was wife. I thought he was about to, like, yeet her off. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, no thoughts from Igley. Corey, any thoughts?
No, I'm ready.
This is the shortest intro for a Game of Thrones franchise episode ever. And I'm just dragging it out longer. If you enjoy this reaction, hit those like buttons, subscribe, hit that noti bell so you don't miss when our upload. Oh, wait. If we're supercutting these, do I need to do that?
No, probably
I don't know
not.
if we
I'll
are.
do it, just in case we change our mind.
Yeah.
It's all skill, dude.
I'm talking about starting the session. No, we don't get the new theme.
This is the new theme, brother.
This is the same theme.
Enjoy the visuals.
Yeah, this is a new opening. It's very bloody.
I mean, we felt the same way when we first heard this, and it was the same exact one. But then we were like, wait a
what's
minute.
it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
This is kind of perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it spreads out.
I wouldn't want him to change it.
Listen, I know she like bled a lot, but they didn't have to make an opening about it. Goddamn.
So,
rivers of blood.
I'll eventually tell you if they don't explain it what we're looking at.
Okay.
But I want to make sure that it's not explained in the show before I just tell you.
Okay.
That's for the people in the comments who say I spoil everything.
This is the aqueduct. Was this old Valyria?
Oh wow, you're actually ridiculously intelligent. Congratulations.
Give me some credit, bro. This is like
you get some credit, bro. And so the model in Viserys. Oh no, that's a spoiler. Oh well, I'd already did it. The model in Viserys' room is old Valyria.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
crabs.
Oh, the crab feeder.
Yeah.
Oh, he remembered.
He wrote it down.
No, Oh, he's still alive. Oh,
I forgot about
sucks.
that. I forgot about that.
I never knew crabs were so vicious before this show.
No, they're crazy. I mean, they're cute little guys.
I stepped on one before.
Sir Ryan is a strong Lord Commander. With the help of the Hand, I've invited a number of fine candidates to court. All have passed fair trials.
Any familiar faces?
The stepstones will be settled. In time.
You have dragon riders, father.
Hmm.
It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
Okay. Chill, brother. The king's right there.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents.
She's your successor.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander?
A fine idea, Your Grace.
Well, why not give her a seat at the council?
Bitches, bro. Otto might as well be named Oppo.
Oppo. Otto, I ever said my statement? Otto gives me like Tywin vibes. Just in like his demeanor.
Sir Desmond recently brought a would-be poacher to justice.
Okay, I don't know if that's like a huge accomplishment.
We thank you for your loyal service to the crown, sir.
I think good job for killing some guy trying to make his bag.
Sir Raymond Mallister.
Thought we're gonna hear like Aaron as a name.
Of Seagull, winner of the melee at Cider Hall. He was the last man
Tippy toes?
20 nights at 8 and 10.
How many of these knights have combat
Yeah, like these dudes seem like bitches so far.
beyond capturing poachers?
The pillar.
Sir Kristen Cole.
Oh, okay.
I choose Sir Kristen Cole.
Pass the vibe check.
Let's not be too hasty.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat.
Real.
That was easy.
Get outplayed.
He was the one that suggested it.
Was built into a volcano.
God damn it.
Much like Dragonstone.
I knew it was coming, bro.
The highest of the nobility. Lived
Blake
here.
is always spoiling me.
Volcanic face.
Oh, so like was the
Closest to
blood
source of their magic
lava
and power.
running through the city?
This was the Onogrion, where the blood mages worked their craft.
Blood mages. No, 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 no.
Truly
Don't tell me.
built.
For the night is dark and full of terror.
Oh, dude.
Over 1,000 dragons. And
1,000,
large
bro.
enough to span the seas of the world. The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again.
Oops.
Oh, no. I feel like he'd love Warhammer.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than mine own daughter of 15.
Real.
I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
Oh, you're just talking. Right?
Just chatting. Just reading books.
I feel like Viserys would just bang like if he was like in
It's only been half
our
years
age.
since my mother died.
Because he's a hobbyist.
Marry my father.
What if your father were to remarry?
Stranger.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that makes
Your
sense.
father loves you.
Well, that was pointless.
Don't show Bonnie this
You're
room.
with me.
So pointless, bro. Blake out here just disrespecting a fictional religion.
I just am a follower of the Lord of Light, bro. It's a lot simpler.
Only for you and the gods to know.
Is it?
You wouldn't get it. You're what we call a non-believer. So this is the Great Sept.
Yeah, I understood that.
Heavily implied, but a lot of the stuff looks different, which was the whole point of my bringing it up.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
It does look different.
Anything for you, brother.
I know that I must make the effort.
Oh.
Planting a seed.
Filling the king's wish.
Mm-hmm. Gaslighting. The nails are bloody. Bad habits never seem to end.
It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
The realm expects you to take a new wife sooner or later, Your Grace. To strengthen your line and produce more heirs.
Yeah, I think Otto's already working
you
on
could
it.
not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
Have we seen Lena?
Yes.
Okay.
At the tournament,
Yep.
Okay.
there was Rhaenyra and Alicent, and then they showed Lena sitting adjacent to him. It's very tense.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't spoken much.
Yeah, it's been half a year already. I didn't know. I feel like Viserys is such a guy. He like seems, I don't know, out of place. More suited for like a normal life.
You will make a fine knight of the King's Guard.
He approves?
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
You will learn.
Let her talk.
Yeah, cutting her off isn't the right choice. It feels weird like naming her the successor. Are those maggots? Those are maggots, okay.
Brother.
Disgusting.
It feels weird to name her successor and then like still have her just be the cupbearer.
You remember the cut?
This is our
Oh.
best chance to save the digit.
Littlefinger?
The maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
Okay. 172 years. I'm
Cut
glad.
the finger off, bro.
I held an audience earlier.
I would rather die.
Most charitable of you, Your Grace. I'm sure Lord Corlys appreciated the spirit.
Otto, cut the shit.
He proposed a marriage.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace.
Oh, you haven't, bro?
Presently.
He's not the small council.
So,
Just one
what
guy.
is your advice, dear Otto?
Is young, Your Grace.
How young are we
Indeed.
talking?
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace?
It matters a
Her mother has
lot.
passed. Her father must propagate the royal line.
Bro must not have kids.
You are the king, but I do not envy you.
You're so full of shit, man. You know, my daughter was also struck with grief over her mother's loss. My daughter, you should marry my daughter. Oh, what is this? Okay. Yeah, this is not happening.
It would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children
Okay,
of
no.
pure Valerian blood,
No.
so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
You should even know what that means.
What your father told you to say.
She had the script.
Yeah. You practice that shit.
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
14? Surely my boy Viserys is an upstanding man.
Yeah, he'll go for the one who's already 14.
Or he can just play with his miniatures and not do any of that.
But I understand the order of things. I'm not sure you do.
Okay. Hater.
And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
She speaks from experience.
That is the order of
Mm-hmm.
things.
But they bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups?
She got you there. You gotta stop carrying cups.
Here is the hard truth. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
I feel like I've heard that before. Wait. She's kind of spitting.
She has her points.
Yeah.
I brought you something.
His reaction. It's like, you should have. Oh, a new one? That's
I
cute.
asked the stonemasons to mend it.
I think it's the old one.
Yeah, this mended.
Very kind.
FBI, open up.
Come.
You had to put on the commanding voice.
The hand, Your Grace.
He's gonna tell her to hurry up.
To announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria.
2 wives?
In the custom of House Targaryen. The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace.
Crazy.
In 2 days' time.
2 days.
Good. What would you have me do? Send him to the wall.
Scorio dromon daemon leitas.
Rainfire? What is that name? That's crazy.
You don't know Dreamfire, bro.
I will go to Dragon's
That's a crazy. That's like very different from all the other names.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, don't come back.
Otto and Daemon get along well.
Yeah.
He'll be able to speak reason to him.
He just wants him to stay here and spend more time with his daughter.
He's about to catch a loogie in his eye is what he's about to do.
You're the most comely guard, Court. Why do you destroy yourself?
Oh no, bro, what are you putting her through?
This is the best, bro.
Hell yeah.
Looking a little bit different.
Where's the 20 best of his household guard?
It's right there.
All I see is a bunch of guys in rags.
I saw some rags as well.
Otto looking like a grade A bitch.
Just tossing it around.
Careful.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Well,
It's a Crispin, wasn't it?
Chris close.
Cole, my prince.
Put some respect on his
I
name.
couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Oh shit.
The pose. Oh shit. Yeah, I think you're a little bit outnumbered.
All of you, see the steel.
At least he's not dumb.
What's that?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Wait. Dude, its neck is so long. What?
Welcome, brother.
It's like serpent-like. They're so different.
So, Corey, Damon's is Caraxes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could answer that, brother.
Yeah, you can. What's hers?
Cyrax.
Don't look at your notes. No,
you're
Corey,
asking
damn
Igley.
it.
My bad.
I'm not taking notes.
Igley would have got it.
I'm raw dogging this.
He wouldn't have gotten it.
I know. No, start with an S.
Succulent.
One day.
It's pre-order.
Pre-order.
Hashtag never pre-order.
So true. Okay, we got the egg.
If
Can you
Rhaenyra
imagine
did,
the dragon rocking around in there, bro?
Oh,
if she
what?
didn't pull up, they weren't getting that egg.
No.
No.
0% chance.
Good shit
Gotta
on
keep it
Otto.
warm.
True.
Oh, this theme is so damn good.
Yeah, bro. I heard it and I got chills. Yeah, have fun sailing back, bitches. Seen this room before. Looked a little different though.
Yeah.
Backshot room?
I was about to say, no red one being bent over? Well, might still be the back shot
We
room.
were to be wed. I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated.
I don't think you're finding that here. You're just in another prison.
And she is the eldest daughter of the wealthiest house in the realm. She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood.
Let's not say stock.
What's to mislike?
She is 12.
You should wed Lena Velaryon, Your Grace. Sate Lord Corlys and fix him at your side, permanently as an ally.
Disgusting. Welcome back.
Your Grace, the princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
That was a different character. They're just wearing the same armor.
Astute observation.
Your Grace.
You disobeyed me.
She got the egg.
Landing without a word. You are my only heir.
So you can't. What do you do?
Been killed.
Keep her locked up in a cage?
May I sit?
You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
It was like pointing two nukes at each other.
Yes.
One nuke was a lot bigger.
Yeah,
before she got
Otto
there.
ain't shit.
I sometimes forget how alike you both were.
Come on, open up, talk about her.
The Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover.
It pleases me to hear you say this. Mother would have understood this. Just as I do.
Yeah, I'm sure she understood what happened to her. I heard Iron Islands. What are the Greyjoys up to?
Is dead may never die.
Are the Greyjoys?
The crab god.
I don't know if the Greyjoys are in power right now.
Okay. Marriage announcement? Otto's gonna be fuming?
The Lady Alicent Hightower.
Never mind. Chorus is gonna be fuming?
Before Spring's End.
This is an absurdity.
You just lost your
My
shit.
house is Valyrian.
Checkmate.
Otto's such a snake, bro. Some things never change.
Remember when Viserys said that Corlys would never stand against the throne?
Yeah, I think he might stand against the throne.
Say psych right now, bro.
Disappointed your daughter too. That's her best friend.
Yeah. Gonna make things awkward. Oh, what is...
Skull of something.
Huh?
House
Caled?
Valerian's origins reach back to old Valyria, according to some texts.
Oh, can make a challenge?
With grit and luck.
Get some sea monsters under your belt.
When I ascended the Driftwood throne, unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Talk your shit.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Where we at, Iggly?
Oh my god. What is this? We're switching teams?
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones?
The crab god.
Being king.
The Crab Feeder is backed
Dude.
by powerful entities within the Free Cities who wish to see. And the king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength.
We're just crucifying people?
We are the realm's second sons, Damon. Our worth is not given.
I don't think Damon sees you as an equal.
It must be made.
What is going on there? What? Dude, this crab feeder, goes kind of hard.
I liked it when you called him the crab god.
The crab, dude, that's what he is. You see all those crabs? You ever see see the crab rave gif?
What? Yeah, like where the crab is dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what.
Imagine if they were all doing that in sync.
Yeah.
To the music.
Oh my god. But that shit, that scenery like goes so hard. I actually really like it. It's just
pretty sick.
Just a beach. That's a lot of crabs.
And I think they're right.
You guys are kind of talking
about that. Like, that's so bad. I don't know if Viserys realizes like the atrocities that are happening on that beach.
I'm telling you, I feel like Viserys would be much happier like working a 9 to 5 and then like playing with his figurines after work.
You're probably not wrong.
Straight up, if Viserys doesn't realize the like level of that problem, bro's just an idiot.
Like, I'm gonna be real. You think Viserys like baking soda volcanoes is a little old Valyria sculpture?
Yeah, I could see it.
Oh. But yeah, like your shit's being torn up. You can't just ignore it. And Corlys literally.
Corlys. It's like my name, but with Lys at the end.
Holy shit.
Corlys. Okay, I thought it was Corlys.
Still wrong.
Corlys. Okay, when in my mind, I was just okay. I was piecing it together. You know Corlys from Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
What gen is that?
You don't play Gen 5. Black and White 2.
All right.
So was it in Black and White 1? Like the first one?
No, the character was specifically Black and White 2.
Okay, that's why I don't know. I never played Black and White 2.
Gotta fix that up someday, brother. But anyway, back to the show at hand. Corlys is put in the position where like he literally like has to turn to his enemy because he's been petitioning the king. And the king's like, nah, I'm gonna get married.
I don't know that I'd call him his enemy. I get what you're saying, but he's not an enemy per se. Like Corlys, the first person he supported always was Daemon. It was only when he realized that Viserys was doubting his line of succession that he was like, well, what about Rhaenys? That was the only time. But I just would caution you to say, if that's your interpretation, fine, whatever. But that's mine.
But in this position, the Daemon's place amongst the realm is a little bit estranged. He's he's putting up some resistance on his claim, like on his claim of being successor, directly going against the king. Things have not escalated to the point of a like sort of civil war, but it could very much head that direction. So Corlys, in this position where he's not getting an answer for the king, therefore going to Daemon for help, and kind of framing it as like, hey, this can help you out as well for your claim for the throne. It's still like it's still going. What was
going against the king's wishes?
Yeah. That
I mean,
is
there's layers to it for sure.
Okay,
I'm agreeing with you, Ka.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
One thing that aside, one thing I thought was really interesting in a concept that has never, I've never considered. It was said this episode that Viserys was Balerian's last rider. I had not considered the lifespan of a dragon. I have not considered the aspect of there being multiple basically the dragons outliving kings, let's say, or just riders. I shouldn't say king, but outliving their riders, and then essentially someone who kind of taken the helm. So Balerian's that's the skull. That's the dragon skull, right?
Yeah, the one you saw in the first episode.
The huge one. What was it called? Was it called Balerion the Black?
The
Dread?
The Dread. And also the last one of old Valyria, minus the other one that was mentioned, who was just kind of Vagar, which is kind of AWOL at this, not AWOL, but just kind of doing its own thing because it's so big. Yeah. So, but that was an aspect that was kind of noteworthy to me. I hate the scheming. I hate Otto being less direct than Corlys about making a play for marriage, because he sneakily got his daughter in there knowing what he was trying, what the intention. Meanwhile, Corlys was just hey, you got to remarry. It's been 6 months. You got to remarry. How about my daughter? We're two different families of old Valyria. What was Corlys's family name?
Valerian, I guess.
Valarian. So Targaryen and Valarian. Targaryens with the dragon riders, Valarians with the sea folk, essentially.
And I just want to pause you there for a second.
Okay.
Aside from the disgusting age gap, which is something that we say based on our culture, you put yourself in that realm, in that time period, that's not uncommon. Part two, that marriage could not make more sense. Just from a logistic standpoint, Viserys and Laena could not make more sense.
I understand that.
Naturally, our reaction is to be grossed out.
Yeah.
That is our culture. That is our interpretation of what is right and what is wrong. It's pretty weird for a 12-year-old to be marrying somebody with gray beard hair. He has white.
Even Viserys is she's 12.
Yeah. He's pretty freaked out.
She came up with a rehearsed ass line.
Right. But all things considered, when you look at the entire picture here, that marriage, I forget his first name, Lionel Strong, maybe? The Master of Coin? Lionel. Could not make more sense. Like he said, this is the right move. Do this. And then Viserys is actually,
I mean, Alicent fixed my figure, so...
Right.
She cares more about me.
Bruh.
If only he knew.
Bitch ass.
I hate to call Viserys weak, but I understand he's in grief, but I'm not going to call him weak. I'm just saying he's not. I'm going to go back to my first statement. He would be much happier, like just
at a 9 to 5, man,
doing a normal job and like than messing around with his hobbies after work.
That was probably the best like comparison I've heard for Viserys as a character.
I'm so smart,
like,
man.
Congratulations, bro. That was actually good.
But like I understand it's a fictional story. I understand we're basing off history, like marriage to bring marriage for power and bringing like tying families together. Shit's still weird.
Oh, no doubt. I'm not disagreeing with that point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when you look at it as the whole picture, right? Powerful family. It secures a seat. It secures a tie between his estranged family members. Like, sure, Corlys is on the council, but it's not like him and Rhaenys are besties since the council that decided Viserys would inherit the throne when Rhaenys was oldest. Like, it solves all their problems, literally. The only problem left is the guy's marrying a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else makes sense. So that was all I wanted to confer.
Yeah. No, I agree.
He agrees. What else you got?
I think so. One second.
Okay. I gotta pee. It's fine.
Okay, stop. Fix your shit.
Oh, it's my fault. You're right.
Okay. I think so. I think Viserys is also in the wrong for kind of treating his successor as a child still. Why? I understand she's still young, but like she's got to learn somehow.
Yeah.
Why is she still cupbearer? Why is she still cupbearer?
That's crazy.
I think her like going to Dragonstone on her own was an extreme, but he at the same time he could be like showing her the ropes and actually, getting her ready instead of being a cupbearer.
She's never gonna be a ruler if you just keep her locked up.
But at the same time, good job, Rhaenyra, for saving the day. I mean, Viserys might not appreciate it, but we who got to actually see you go there, we know you were the GOAT in that situation. Otto was not that guy.
Yeah, I also like the talk they had. Him finally opening up about his wife. It's been 6 months. A bit of a long time. But like I'm glad they finally had the talk. It sucks that it was immediately succeeded the next day by, "Hey, I'm marrying your best friend."
Yep,
Sorry if that's weird. But she gets me. Also, age-wise, she's also pretty young. Yeah.
Yeah, she's 15 or 16.
Of age when it comes to Game of Thrones standards, but yes.
Game of Thrones.
We're talking at least a 30-year
I mean, in
age
Game of
gap.
Thrones, if you're able to bear a child, then that's a green light.
Yeah. That is crazy.
It's something, that's for sure. We watched the show, bro.
we watched the show. We can call out the weird shit, but still appreciate the main stuff, I guess.
So, what was your opinion on how she handled it? Like how sick? Well, I guess that's my opinion. What was your opinion on when she showed up? Like you had Caraxes kind of slither his way into screen, and then she arrives on Cyrax. What was your opinion?
So, like, first off, Caraxes, very different. Got the long ass neck. I think it's cool that they like the dragons aren't just copy paste different colors of each other. There's different design choices for them, and they might be like symbolizing certain aspects of a character being a snake. But I will say, like, when I saw like the clouds kind of breaking,
so sick.
I thought it was gonna be a much bigger dragon coming in.
Oh,
but like it's also because like it makes sense. They're clouds, but it was still a sick scene. I thought just something. I thought something different. Damon's end was coming in, about to just like wipe Otto, and like he's like, "Hey, thanks for coming here. You made this easier for me." You know that big dragons that's kind of unaccounted for. Here we go.
I found her.
Yeah. But I'm happy with how she handled it. Really good moment for a character. And
it's just powerful.
Also, the name Dreamfire for the egg is much different from the other dragon names.
It's the mother. It's mother of the egg.
Huh?
The mother of the egg is Dreamfire.
Okay.
Whatever you'd call it.
The mother of the egg is Dreamfire.
Correct.
Okay.
It was an egg produced by Dreamfire.
Okay. Dreamfire is a very different
name.
Spelled
with a Y, mind you.
I understand. But it is a very like Westerosi name compared to all the, like, I guess the more Valyrian names for dragons that we've seen and heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, when Viserys was naming when Game of Thrones, Viserys was naming all the dragons in the Great Hall, Dreamfire was not a name I recall hearing, and it's like all like the other more traditional names.
Mm-hmm.
I guess perhaps Dreamfire. I don't know if there's a distinction on naming for like old Valyrian dragons versus dragons that were I don't know hatched in Westeros. They get more Westerosi names. I guess Dreamfire is not a Westeros, but anyway, it stands out. I would like to see Dreamfire because I don't know. I'm just imagining like a big purple dragon, like some Barney did not.
Just want to put a face to the name, huh?
Yeah, and it has like I don't know Dreamfire. I imagine Dreamfire kind of being purple, like the fire it breathes. I don't know. Anyway, that is a side. That is a distraction, but overall, strong scene. Also, seeing Dragonstone in this show looks a little bit different from
yep.
It looks
the
bigger
Dragonstone
than we're used to seeing.
So I'm wondering if some stuff might have happened, I imagine. Because like Dragonstone in present time, for lack of a better term, is just like a singular island. Whereas this one had like a great bridge going across. It was just like, I mean, it's still an island, but it looked a lot more grand. I don't know if that's due to budget or just due to stuff happening, but it was cool to see it. The sun in the background, like of when it was like panning, like when it showed the bridge. It was a really cool scene.
Okay.
Favorite scene?
Any more thoughts, brother?
Oh, Kristen Cole getting picked was cool. I'm glad we trashed the poacher.
Yeah, that was. Oh, he brought a poacher to justice. Okay,
he brought a hungry man to justice. That's crazy.
Jorah Mormont brought a poacher to justice and then sold him into slavery, but bro is exiled. So, where'd those standards go?
These knights have not seen battle.
My favorite scene, definitely the scene with Rhaenyra checking Daemon.
Yep, same here.
The clouds moving, her showing up, Caraxes slithering. Oh, just awesome. So, you said same, Corey?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else, boys?
I think that's it.
Yep.
Well, if you enjoyed this reaction, like, subscribe, hit that noti bell. Don't miss our 4-week early access for Game of Thrones available on our Patreon right now. We also have links to join our free Discord and links to all our socials down there in the description with the link to join our Patrons. Check all those out. See you guys next one.
See ya.
Yeah.